Clarity is your greatest competitive advantage when you know exactly what to do first. You move faster than everyone still deciding. When I discovered the ABCDE method, I stopped ending days with that hollow feeling of being busy but not better. You know, the feeling you handled emails, you attended meetings, you pushed pixels or paper, and yet the needle didn't move. The ABCDE method cured that because it gave me a simple, repeatable way to separate what is urgent from what looks impressive from what actually compounds, and what other people want from what my future demands. It is the professional way to prioritize. It's not complicated. It is a discipline you can put on your desk every morning and live by for the rest of your career. Today, I'll give you the full system, the mindset underneath it, and the daily choreography that will translate intention into results. I begin every evening by planning the next day on a single sheet of paper. I list every outcome I could reasonably complete tomorrow. Note Vogavishas outcomes. Call 5 decision makers and schedule 2 next steps. Draft the client proposal with scope, timeline, and price. Record the 10-minute training and upload with transcript. Run 45 minutes for health and energy. Review cash flow and schedule transfers. I include personal and professional because your life is one life. The page is the mirror. It doesn't flatter, it clarifies. Then I run the ABCDE method across the list and everything snaps into order. A stands for absolutely must do. These are tasks with serious consequences if neglected, or exceptional benefits if completed. They are your frogs, the hard things that move the mission. You starve or you advance based on A tasks. You don't negotiate with them. If you have 3 A's, you label them a 1, a 2, a 3 in order of impact. I define each A with a 1-sentence definition of done that. A stranger could grade in poor lighting. Sign proposal to Dana by 9/4/5 with milestones and start date. Record and publish training by 1015. Hold discovery calls with Lee and Sam. Confirm fit and next steps. The mind loves clarity. The clearer the A, the faster you begin. If everything is an A, nothing is aim for 1 to 3. B stands for Beradu. These carry mild consequences or important courtesy, responding to routine messages, confirming schedules, providing non-critical updates, small approvals. You do them after A's, you do them well, but you do not let them steal the morning. Many people live their career in B, mistaking responsiveness for effectiveness. You will be responsive after you are valuable. C stands for could do. No consequences if skipped, pleasant, sometimes useful, often distracting. Research beyond the point of diminishing returns, polishing beyond the point of value, organizing what is already organized. You earn the right to do C work after you finish A and B work. Most days, the best decision is to compress or delete the C's entirely. D stands for delegate. If someone can do it 80% as well as you within the next week, it's a D. Delegation is not abdication. It is the professional's method of multiplying results. You assign D tasks with a clear definition of done, a deadline, resources, and a check-in. You maintain ownership of outcomes, not of every keystroke. The moment you delegate, write the follow-up on your calendar. Delegation without follow-up is fantasy. E stands for eliminate. E is the courage letter. These tasks do not move your life forward. They are habits, obligations, or distractions that survived because you forgot to question them. Old reports nobody reads. Meetings that don't end in decisions, notifications that harvest your attention, you eliminate them kindly and permanently. If you cannot eliminate, you automate or batch. E frees the oxygen your A's require. Once the letters are on the page, I sleep with an uncluttered mind because tomorrow is already decided. In the morning, I drink a glass of water, breathe, move my body for a few minutes, and read my major goal. I want my brain pointed at the future before it looks at anyone else's agenda. Then I sit down and begin. A1, not after email, not after the news, not after a lap around social media to warm up. You warm up by starting, I set a timer for 45 to 60 minutes and I single-handle the task until I reach the definition of done. If the A is too large for one session, I define an intermediate finish line, draft the outline, write the first 2 pages, record the intro and first section. Finish lines, focus the mind because they promise relief. At the bell, I stand up, move or drink water, and reset for a 2. This is how professionals work. They decide, they begin, they finish, they recover, they repeat. The power of ABCDE is in the consequences. Ask this question when labeling, what are the consequences if I do or do not complete this today? Serious consequences, move tasks into A. Mild consequences into B. No consequences into C. If someone else could do it, D. If no one should do it, E. Consequences cut through emotion. You will be tempted to promote tasks you enjoy to a status. Don't. You will be tempted to demote tasks you fear to see. Don't. Build the muscle of honest labeling and you will trust yourself again. Let me give you examples. So this becomes a living discipline. Building the proposal that will close a cornerstone client is A. It stays in A until it is sent. Recording the short video that answers the top objection on your sales page is A. Designing the onboarding checklist that reduces refunds is A. Practicing a sales conversation you've scheduled for 11 a.m. is A. Sending thank you notes to warm introductions is B. Confirming Tuesday's meeting time is B. Returning non-critical messages is B. Reading industry news is C. Reorganizing your already organized bookshelf is C. Formatting a slide deck while someone else can do it is D. Running a report that no one reads is E. You already know this intuitively. ABCDE makes you obey what you know. I use 2 accelerators with the method. The first is the first sentence rule. Whether I'm writing an email, a proposal, a script, or a plan, I spend extra minutes crafting the opening sentence. This plan will reduce your onboarding time from 18 days to 9 inches, 60 days without extra headcount. A strong first sentence makes the rest of the task faster. The second is the minimum viable start. If resistance is high, I write the smallest physical action to begin. Open the proposal template, insert client name, write 3 bullets for outcomes. 5 minutes of action will generate the motivation you were hoping would arrive first. ABCDE changes your calendar. Morning is for A's, late morning or early afternoon is for B's. C's happen only if A and B are complete and you still have energy. D's are assigned early and reviewed later. Excepire. You stack 2 to 3 A blocks before 11 a.m. and watch your results compound. Busy people defend their inbox. Productive people defend their morning. Run ABCDE at multiple magnifications. Use it daily on tasks. Use it weekly on projects. Use it quarterly on goals. Which A projects deserve your best weeks this quarter? Which B projects deserve maintenance? Which C ideas can be archived for someday? Which D responsibilities can you train someone to own? Which E commitments must end politely? The discipline scales. It will help you prune a product line, redesign a role, or simplifier stratégie. Delegation deserves a deeper word because D is where many people stall. You delegate outcomes, not activities. Deliver the webinar landing page that loads in under 2 seconds, matches brand guidelines, and integrates with our CRM by Friday at 4 p.m. That is delegation. Please work on the page is abdication. You give context why this matters, who it serves, the definition of done, the deadline, the constraints, and the first step. You ask them to restate the outcome in their own words so you know you're aligned. You book the follow-up. You praise the result in public. You coach the misses in private. D turns you from a bottleneck into a builder of builders. Elimination is an act of leadership. The courage to delete is the courage to decide, end the meeting that always ends with. Let's circle back. Unsubscribe from newsletters you don't actually read. Turn off notifications that trigger you into B and C when you owe your best to A. If you cannot eliminate completely, batch the trivial many into 1 or 2 short windows. Practice inbox 0 twice a day instead of 20 times an hour. Protect your attention as if it were your most valuable asset, because it is ABCD shapes your conversations. When a colleague brings you a new idea, label it together. Is this an A for this week, a B for next week, or a C we can park? When your leader asks for something, clarify the letter. I have 2 A's due today at 11 and 2. Is this a new A or a B I can do after lunch? Professionals speak the language of consequences. It is respectful, it is clear, it reduces drama and raises results. The method strengthens identity. Every time you begin A1 on time, you give your brain evidence that you are a finisher. Every time you keep B tasks from invading your morning, you confirm that you are the kind of person who protects what matters. Every time you delete an E, you act like a leader of your own life. Identity is built by repeated action. ABCDE gives you the right actions to repeat. Pair the method with measurement. Add days on. Score yourself simply, did I complete A1? Did I protect my morning blocks? D di delegate 1D. Did I eliminate 1E? Did I keep B's in their lane? 5 yeses is a strong day. 3 is a decent day. Fewer than 3. Fix the cause, not the blame. Was the A too vague? Did you start late? Did you let a C impersonate an A? Adjust the plan tomorrow. The distance between a miss and the next disciplined act determines your trajectory. Keep that distance short. Use ABCDE to run your week. On Friday afternoon or Sunday evening, list the outcomes that would make next week successful. Label A, B, C, D, E. Put A's on the calendar as appointments with yourself. Schedule your first 2 morning blocks, Monday through Thursday. Leave room for the unexpected, not for indiscipline. When surprises arrive, relabel in real time. If a true A appears, your previous A moves to A2 or tomorrow. If noise appears dressed as urgency, it waits. The letters keep you calm because they keep you honest. Let me tell you how this looks on a living day. The evening before, you list 10 outcomes. You label A1, send proposal to Dana by 9:45. A 2 record 10-minute training by 1030. A 3 conduct 2 discovery calls by 1130. Bain confirmed Tuesday's meeting. B2, reply to 4 client emails. C1, skim industry report. D, 1 delegate slide formatting to Alex. E1, cancel the recurring status meeting that produces no decision. You sleep in the morning. Water, breath, movement, review goals at 8:00. You close the door and start. A 1, Timosait for Heltzres Minutes. You reach done at 9:22. Take a walk to the kitchen. Water, back to desk. A 2 at 9:30. Done at 1018. Quick reset, discovery call at 1030. Second at 1100. It's not even lunch, and your future is already paid. Now you do B's with a light heart. You delegate D with clarity. You delete E with a smile. You glance at C and decide today, no. You ship a proof of value by afternoon. Write 3 lines of review at day's end, and choose tomorrow's A's. This is not theory. This is a lifestyle. What about days when crises hit? ABCDE still serves you. Relabel. The crisis becomes A1. Reduce scope on your planned days or move them to tomorrow. Run your minimum viable day 1. A completed, 1 relationship strengthened, 1 system improved. Then shut down and protect your evening. Recovery is a professional skill. You cannot win long-term if every day bleeds into night. The ABCDE method gives you permission to stop because you finished what truly mattered. If you lead a team, teach them this method. Start stand-ups with each person's A1. Ask for definitions of done. Remove obstacles to A's first. Then discuss B's. Keep meetings short and decision-focused. Celebrate completed A's publicly. Conduct brief postmortems when A slipped? Was it a vague definition? Late start. Insufficient delegation. Or an E that survived, the culture will change within 2 weeks. Mornings will grow quiet. Afternoons will be calmer. Results will be visible. Adults thrive, where priorities are clear and protected. Your environment should reflect your letters. Keep the tools for A tasks on your desk and everything else, one step away. Phone in another room during A blocks. Browser with only the necessary tabs. A visible card with your A, one written in bold, a small reward within reach at the bell. Design beats willpower. Make A easy to start. B, easy to schedule. C, easy to postpone. D, easy to assign. E, easy to delete. Use the method on your personal life. Exercise, meal prep, meaningful conversation with your partner. Bedtime routine that protects tomorrow. B, errands, routine appointments. C, binge watching. Reorganizing what is already tidy. D, hire help for tasks that consume weekends and buy you back evenings. E, commitments that drain and don't align with your values. The same consequences apply your health, relationships, and peace compound when you put A first. Pair ABCDE with the 80/20 principle. Most results come from a few activities. Your A's should be pulled from that vital few. If an A sits on your list often and never moves a metric, it's masquerading. Replace it. If a B keeps turning into an A because of other people's disorganization, renegotiate expectations or redesign the process. A professional does not let chaos dictate their letters. Make space for skill building by labeling it A at least 3 times a week. The skills that raise your value are rarely urgent. They are always important. Public speaking practice, writing, prospecting, data analysis, negotiation, coding, leadership conversations. Schedule short A, blocks for skill, and protect them with the same seriousness as client work. Your future self will thank you with opportunities your current self cannot see yet. Some days you will struggle, you will mislabel, you will start late, you will let a C seduce you, forgive quickly, return faster. Read your A1 aloud. Start the minimum viable action, finish something that matters. The page tomorrow will still be waiting to serve you. One strong morning can redeem a messy week. One clean A can restore confidence. Momentum is a product of evidence. Give yourself evidence daily. By now, the method should feel less like a trick and more like a truth you've always known. Professionals prioritize by consequences. They do the important before the urgent. They finish before they polish. They recover quickly. They raise standards monthly. The ABCDE method is the language of that professionalism. It is simple because your life is complex enough. It is relentless because your goals deserve more than a hope. Tonight, put a single sheet of paper on your desk. List the outcomes for tomorrow. Label each A, B, C, D, or E. Define A, one in one sentence. Prepare the first step. Put your phone to sleep somewhere else. In the morning, water, breath, movement, review your goals, and begin a timer on door closed. Focus, finish, recover. Move to A2. Watch how different the day feels when what matters most is done before the world remembers your name. Do it again tomorrow. Do it until the results become routine, and the routine becomes your reputation. Prioritize like a pro, and your life will start to behave like the future you wrote.